stuffing box, diaphragm plate. To open it, you have to remove these nuts. This pipe which is coming out is your stuffing box tray. You are talking of, you are asking me, seizing wire, there you can see the seizing wire. Yes, sir. Everyone can see? Yes, sir. Here. Every dot is there, small wire is there. Understood? Then this is your telescopic pipe. Yeah, this long one. Understood? And this is your piston rod. Then your palm nuts are 4 here. Yeah. This two and the other side also two will be there. This is your crosshead. Then this is your guide shoe. Just sliding on this guide shoe. Then this is your drain pipe which I told you. Then for main bearing, lubrication for main bearing. This is your main bearing. Yeah, lubrication pipe is coming from that side.
From where it's coming? If I give the oil to
it is coming from top and it is going to this. Inside this. So what I was telling, okay. And for bearing, both side bearing. While doing crankcase inspection, you have to go inside and check if there is any discoloration. Discoloration you will check, and you will check for all the nuts. You can do a hammer test. If seizing wire is there, you will just check the seizing wire is in place or not. Then for guide shoes, you will have to check the surfaces. If there is any scratches or wear down. Understood? Then what you have to do is you have to take oil. You can go down and touch. Down you have to go dry some and touch and see. Put your hand and see if you can find any particles. So what you can do is you have to put on your hand. And you have to shake and see. If you see any shining parts, and it is not shining. If you see any shining, that means bearing is wearing down. Yeah, this should, if it starts shining, when I can see this clean. If it starts shining, that means there is some bearing which is wearing out. And what you check is, if you want to change the bearing, then it's a different procedure. When you require tools, you have to check this out. You have to lift this.
Sir, this one. This pipe is going for lubrication of main
bearing. Lubrication of main bearing. These holes are for to hold the, if you want to remove it, then to hold the bearing enough. And these are your thyroid casing, you can see. Very rarely you can see them. This pipe is your stuffing box blade. There you can see this coming from there. This coming here, you can see it coming out. You can take sample if you want. Once in 6 months or once in a year, you can take sample to send a ship. Now we never see the dry sum. No, there is too much of this. Let you do when you fix this door, tighten and start the pump. That time you will do. So make sure nothing is in the pocket if you are looking behind. Nothing is there in the front pocket and you look below.
So you guys might have understood all this thing. If you have not understood, please go back and rewind and watch it again. Again, try to understand. I haven't done the crankcase inspection. I have just told how it is to be done. When you're doing it, actually you will have to go down, turn the engine and see properly everywhere. Look for hot spots everywhere. Check for metal pieces around the grating, especially. Also near the bearing you can touch and do the test which I showed you all. And also avoid taking anything inside the crankcase. If you are taking anything, make sure you get it back. Instead of a torch, always prefer carrying a lamp with a wire, so that even if it remains, you know, because of the wire, that it is there inside. So, and also check for the smell. If you get any rotten egg smell, you will understand the contamination with bacteria has taken place. But that will not happen just in one day. It will only happen if the engine was in stop condition and if you had not maintained the temperature. Also, if you are doing for generator engines, you will have to do float test. A float test is what basically you take a screwdriver, put it in between the connecting rod and the web, and just push it. Also, other side you do, just push it. Now, when I say push it, it will not move a lot. It will just move a or 1 or 2 mm. So you have to observe it. Basically, you're trying to see if it is free or not. Then also, what you have to do is, if your generator is having nozzle for piston cooling, just look inside below the piston, look for the liner. Also turn the engine. While turning in the engine, you can also see the liner, also see the piston. So many things you can see. Try to catch up with everything. And also in main engine, sometimes you have to look for cracks also. If that particular engine is having any problem or issue, then specifically we'll have to go at that point and do the crack test also. And otherwise you just look normally, whatever you can see, note it down. And all these things when you do, again, don't forget to get everything what you have taken inside out again, especially inside main engine, because you are going down, you are turning the engine, and if you are doing bearing clearances and all, then you have to be more careful, because you don't have to make sure you have not forgotten anything. You just have to make sure that you haven't forgotten anything. So make sure you get everything back, and then you close the doors, tighten the doors, start the pump, and then check for leakages. After you have done that, you can always fill the crankcase inspection form and you are ready to go. Hope you have liked the video. If you have liked, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe, press the bell icon, and till next video, thank you. Bye bye.